I used my air fryer for 2 years without ever cleaning this part, and I'm fairly certain many of you haven't either. What I found there honestly shocked me. Today, I'm going to show you the safe and simple way to clean your air fryer. Deep remove that greasy smell and make it feel almost like new again. This air fryer has been used for nearly 2 years, and honestly, it has probably never been properly cleaned. This happens especially when cooking large foods close to the heating coil. For example, whenever I roast a whole chicken like the one I'm making today, the grease splatters upward and slowly sticks to the hidden top area inside the air fryer. After many cooking cycles, those layers of oil harden little by little until they become thick, dark, and sticky. And this is exactly the area most people never check. And by the way, for this basket itself, I already made a separate detailed video showing how to deep clean the air fryer basket properly, so you can watch that later if you need help with that part too. Today, we will focus on the upper heating area because this is the part that many people hesitate to clean. Before we begin, place a towel on the countertop first. This helps protect both the counter and the air fryer from scratches once we flip it over. And most importantly, make sure the air fryer is unplugged. Now carefully turn the air fryer upside down so we can clearly see the heating element area. You can already notice those stubborn grease stains baked onto the surface after months of cooking. Since these stains have hardened over time, cleaning them dry would take much more effort. So first, we need to soften them. Pour water into the air fryer basket. Don't be shy here, adding a little extra water also helps loosen grease inside the basket at the same time. Add a bit of dish soap and stir gently. Place the basket back into the air fryer and run it at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius for about 15 minutes. As the air fryer heats up, the soapy steam rises into the upper chamber and slowly softens the hardened grease around the heating element. Once the time is up, carefully pull out the basket and take a look inside. You can already see the steam and moisture collecting around the top area. That's exactly what we want because it means those stubborn grease stains are finally beginning to loosen. Now flip the air fryer upside down again, and let's start cleaning. Now it's time to make a simple cleaning paste that works surprisingly well on stubborn grease. You only need 3 basic things that many people already have at home: vinegar salt or baking soda and toothpaste. Take a small bowl and start with 1 part toothpaste. It may sound unusual, but toothpaste works very well for breaking down greasy buildup while still being gentle enough for delicate surfaces. Next, add 1 part salt. If you prefer, you can also use baking soda instead. Finally, add 1 part white vinegar. So the ratio is very simple: 1 part toothpaste, 1 part salt or baking soda, and 1 part vinegar. Now grab an old toothbrush and mix everything together until it becomes a smooth cleaning paste. Once the mixture is ready, use the toothbrush to gently apply it onto the greasy stains. Focus only on the dirty metal surfaces around the heating area. Do not apply the mixture directly onto the heating coil itself. That part is much more delicate and doesn't need aggressive scrubbing. Carefully spread the paste over the stubborn buildup and let it sit for about 10 minutes. As it rests, the vinegar begins breaking down the grease while the salt and toothpaste help soften the hardened layers that have been baked onto the surface for months. After waiting, take a damp microfiber cloth and gently wipe everything clean. And this part is extremely important. The cloth should be damp, not dripping wet. If water drips into the upper section of the air fryer, it can reach the electronic components inside and permanently damage the machine. Before wiping, squeeze the cloth very well until no water drips out at all. Now slowly wipe across the dirty areas. You'll notice the grease begins lifting away much more easily than before. The stains that looked impossible to remove suddenly start coming off with very little effort. Of course, after years of heavy use, the air fryer may never look completely brand new again. Some discoloration and older marks can remain, but honestly, the difference is huge. It already looks dramatically cleaner, fresher, and much safer to cook with. And here's one more extremely useful trick. Use a small blower or air duster to blow away loose crumbs and help dry the inside completely. This helps remove hidden debris from tiny corners while making sure no moisture remains near the electrical parts. At this point, the air fryer is finally clean and almost ready to use again. After cleaning it the way I showed earlier, it already looks shiny and much fresher. But before we start cooking again, there's one final step that makes a huge difference, removing that lingering greasy smell. All we need is one lemon. Cut the lemon in half and place both halves directly into the air fryer basket. Now close the air fryer and run it at 120 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. As the air fryer warms up, the lemon slowly releases steam and natural citrus oils into the entire machine. The fresh lemon aroma spreads into all the small corners and helps neutralize that old greasy smell trapped inside. And now, finally, the air fryer is ready to cook with like normal again. But there's one small tip I really recommend if you're using a newer air fryer and want to avoid this heavy grease buildup in the future. After every cooking session, once the heating element has completely cooled down, gently wipe the upper area with a slightly damp cloth. Just a quick light wipe is enough to remove fresh grease before it hardens. That simple habit only takes a few seconds, but it prevents months or even years of stubborn buildup later on. Fresh grease wipes away easily. Old grease becomes a weekend cleaning project, so a little maintenance now can save you a lot of effort later. I hope this video helped you clean your air fryer more safely and confidently. If you enjoyed these tips, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone whose air fryer probably needs cleaning too.